So we at the yard over here where I park at. I'm gonna check on the truck right now. It's been about almost 2 weeks, about 14 days. Well, not 14, I think about 11 days since I've been out here. Man, I've been off for so long, bro. What they doing out here? This is one of the trucks that at the company where I'm at. But we put a driver in. I don't know, he got a reefer. He must just join. I see he got the stickers off the first one. He must be about to come over there. Got something actually pulling off the truck. Look like. Still looking all right. Let's see. They said nothing ain't really missing. I ain't been out here in a minute. Then we're gonna change this long mount while we ain't doing it. We're gonna change these right here. I don't want to ride down the road when things take long mount long. Well, so I'm about to crank this truck up. The other batteries in the back. I see 2 more back there. It's been off for 11 days. We're gonna crank it to see. It's a good thing I got this kill switch here. Kill power. Let's see. Still got my jump cables though, just in case. Got a little portable jumper. I've been having a problem with my, last time I had drove in the yard over there, my brakes was locked up. I'm gonna test it to see what I lock up this time, but I ain't moving for a whole month. My right side brake locked up. I'm gonna try to see what to do this time. It was this wheel right here. We're gonna see what I lock up this time. If you do, I'm gonna show y'all how to unlock it. Do it right here. So I see it wasn't locked this time. The last time it was locked up, I had drug it a little bit, but I didn't really feel it until I had got say about 10 feet. I gotta get about 10 feet, but I hit it with the hammer. If I lock up, I'm gonna show y'all what to do. You hit the drum. You hit this part right here underneath the brake. Hit both of those spots. See how I bet my brake layer look kind of rusty? Hit that drum, wherever it's locked up at. Then I take it right loose every time. Same thing with the trailer. You hit that drum where it's locked up at, but you gotta try to see where it's coming from, where it's dragging at. You'll know it, because the truck be pulling to a certain side, like a left or a right side. And hit it with a hammer a little bit, then I take it loose. We're gonna do a little pre-trip with the lights and everything, make sure everything all right. I like to check the oil when the truck on and when it's off, but I ain't got no napkins. I need a napkin to wipe it with. We got a real little paper out here, so I don't have to see that. I don't want to get that done. We'll see. I like to check it when it's on. And when it's off, see, it's full when it's off, so still good. Ain't like I've been going nowhere, but what if they have been sitting, boy? I tell you that, boy. It have been sitting. You know, I just know that these. I didn't even know these battery jumper right here. See the red one right here? Yeah, both of these right here. Jumper cables. I can put a jump cable on here. Yeah. But let's check these lights right quick. I'm still enjoying home time though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with enjoying home time, but 2024, man, I'm out there. I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and just stay off until New Year, after New Year's. Yeah. Ain't made no sense for me to go out early December, then come right back in 2 weeks. This look a little brighter than this light here. It's on, but okay, I see it. Come a little over. All right, going straight. Kind of like it's off. Let's take a look at that. Something blocking it. It ain't in the hole right, I don't think. It's supposed to be inside there. Oh no, I don't. figure it out. I don't know why it's like it's blocking it, but I'll take a look at it. Full marker light work. This work. Yeah. Hammer time. Yeah, so I ain't been filling out no applications on where I'm gonna go. I ain't been calling nobody. I just been plain off. I've been enjoying my home time here. Doing little things here and there. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got my, while I was off, I went and got my Hazmat, my Hazmat and my TWIC card. I went and got both of those as soon as I left North America. I'm like, let me just go ahead and do something productive. So I went and took my Hazmat test. I really wanted to do my background. I think I'm gonna polish these. I got some polish at the house. I think I'm gonna come back out here and polish these. I really just went for a background first because I wasn't ready to take the test. But they say there's nobody in line. We'll give you 3 tries and just see how you do. But if you already had Hazmat, it say it's still easy. I say it wasn't easy in the beginning. So it was 30 questions. 30 questions on the test. And I reached to number 24. And they said you have completed, you have passed the test, go see the whoever at a desk. So I passed that. Then the next day, I went and got my TWIC ID. I went and got my TWIC card from the port. I went to the port to go pick up my TWIC ID. Where I fill out for it, they both got to come in the mail. I'm waiting for both of those. So I was like, you know, I might as well just try to get both of them while I ain't doing nothing. So I got my Hazmat and my TWIC coming in the mail when I get back on the road 2024. Hey, so about to head out now. I'm actually proud of the truck for still cranking without a jump all this time. I ain't been neglecting it, but I know that kill switch, I know it's still crank, but sometimes even a kill switch with bad batteries, it won't, it still won't crank though. But I was off about 11-12 days. Well, I was kept it here for 11-12 days and it still came on. So yeah, I got my TWIC ID and my Hazmat. Wow, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet, but it's coming in the mail. That's what I had filled out for when I was, well, I'm still off, but when I wasn't doing much. I went to do a background for my Hazmat, and I passed it right there as soon as my first try. But there's a website I remember going on for when I did take it. I'm gonna put it up on the description right here. Not a description, but I'm just put up what I used to take it on. I used to practice on this website called Chris CDL. I don't know if it's called Christ CDL or Chris CDL. But I used to study on this thing back when I needed to take it. And I didn't even do it this time because I was gonna take the background. But they say in order to get the background, you gotta pass the test first. So I passed first time, but what that Chris CDL studying practice test for the Hazmat, the general knowledge, all that stuff was working for me before I had took the test in the my previous day, before I had even had my Hazmat before. But I come back to the yard. I think I'm gonna probably leave from over here. I might park somewhere else because it's kind of expensive. So I don't know. I'm gonna come back out here to do some kind of other work to the truck, and we'll see what happens from here on out. Over and out. over and out, yeah. So it looks like I'm gonna be staying here. After all, I went to 2 different truck parking places, and things have changed since I was parking down here. So now it's some places that do month to month and places that do day to day. I went to one place, they wanted 1,000 down and $275 per month, like a 1,000 deposit and $275 per month. And then one wanted 300 a month, but I would have to start paying today before I leave, and then start back on the 18th, and then automatically take it out of the account. And then I got this place where I usually been parking at for years. They only day to day, but it's 21 per day. I've already been off about 16 days now, but December is just about over with. I was like, it's probably better off that I stay here instead of going to starting all over. If I start over, it has to be January. So I decided I'm gonna stay here at this truck stop and just see how things happen in the new year 2024. But when I was talking about the Hazmat, the TWIC card, I was saying about if you're like gonna do a dry van, just speaking for myself, if you're gonna pull a dry van, you don't plan on pulling, you know, step deck or flatbed or tanker. You feel like dry van may be the only, you know, the only option that you really want to do. I don't see the problem with Hazmat. I had my Hazmat for 7 years, and there is a higher pay, not that much higher. Is it worth it? Yeah. But you have to be more responsible, because you have to go on the weigh stations. When they say, you know, placard vehicles must enter, a little bit more responsibility with load securement. But I do think it's worth the Hazmat is worth, you know, getting, and also that TWIC card. It makes you more open to the load boards to and get high pay load. So I went on ahead and got it, and I'm gonna see where I'm gonna go next. Make sure it's a company that's pulling Hazmat. I don't want my own authority yet. I just didn't feel like it was time to get my own authority to you know, with the rates being low right now and the fuel being high, I feel like listening on to a company would be the best option for me. But I haven't found a company yet. I didn't even call nobody after this company here. I just didn't feel the need to call anybody yet until 2024 of
yeah, so
January. If anybody interested in Hazmat that that Chris CDL, what I showed on in the beginning earlier, it's best to look on there. I say about 70% of those test questions be on, especially anyone that talks about number or feet. Look for any of the questions that have numbers in it, like how many placards is it, how many feet before the railroad. Those questions like that will be on the hazmat tests. Any other questions like the shipping documents, who is responsible for this and who is responsible for that, it's just gonna be a process of elimination. At the end, at the DMV, you just gotta use common sense on it just to see what the answer would be. But I was running right through that test, but I had hazmat in the past. But other than that, that TWIC card for them ports, some places don't even let you in unless you have a TWIC card, because they may not have an escort, and you can't pick that load until you send a broker a copy of your TWIC ID. So I felt like it was best to for me to get both of those credentials and see what happened in 2024. Yeah, so the TWIC ID, the hazmat coming. I'm gonna come out here and polish these tanks. These tanks right here. I got some polish. I'm gonna come out here and do a little work on the truck. Just try to be a little productive, because I'm so ready to come back to the road. But I ain't anxious, because I know things still bad, so it's like I'm off for a reason. I'm not anxious to come back on the road yet. So we're gonna see what happened in 24. It's probably a reason for me being off, because I got friends out there that's struggling right now also. They ain't doing that bad, but they is struggling with the load board rates, like spot market freight. They are struggling with that at this time. Well, since the market went down, they have been struggling as an owner operator. But I believe it's been going back up. From what I've been seeing, I have the Truck Smarter app that shows the loads and stuff. It's been looking a little better. And I'm watching the fuel prices. Those been getting a lot better over the past 2 or 3 months. You talk about going from $4.85, $4.99 to now I see in some places it's about $3.05, $3.99, $3.10, $2.99. See $2.99 in Texas, $2.92 in Texas. So I have been seeing a change in those prices for the fuel. So I'm not leaving today. I did expect to drive and go to a different truck stop, but it's better off for me to stay, because things have changed down here for parking. Some went up, some went down, some stayed the same. But until then, y'all be safe on the road. You know, be careful on the operators. Take care of your equipment, and try to make another video coming soon. I'll be probably out here polishing these tanks. I got some white diamond polish I want to use. And I'll polish these tanks. I ain't gonna polish the wheels until I get that real truck wash. Then I get that going. And I'm gonna come out here and change this mud flap. I didn't get the bracket kind, but I'm gonna change these mud flaps. This should be easy to change right here. But I didn't get the bracket for this though. I didn't get the bracket. So until then, I'll talk to y'all later. talk to y'all later.